I see skies of blue, clouds of white, a bright, blessed day, and dark, sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Hi, welcome back to Engoland. This is the next video. As you heard in the song, the name was What a Wonderful World, which is an exclamatory sentence. Today I will explain the exclamatory sentence, what is it, when to be used and which one to use, because it has different types, exclamatory sentences. Okay, let's begin with the question what. What's an exclamatory sentence? We can answer that question by answering the when question. When we want to express our strong emotions, strong feelings, we use exclamatory sentences. So the keyword is, this is type of sentence, not confirmative, not confirmative, not a question, not an imperative sentence, not. But if you want to state something strong, you have sudden feelings that you want to express, then you use exclamatory sentences, okay? And when would be when you have strong emotions. It could be anger, it could be love, it could be feeling of frustration, feeling of surprise, any feeling, but not a casual feeling, okay? You have to have a strong feeling that just came to you and you want to express it, then use exclamatory sentences, which ends with the exclamation mark. Okay, this is the exclamation mark. Now, which one? Grammatically, exclamation sentences are constructed with the words how and what. How and what. But we can make any sentence into an exclamatory sentence. How? For example, you have an affirmative sentence, just a state. You say that she's a beautiful girl. But if you put an exclamation mark to the end of it and you say it with a strong feeling, she's a beautiful girl, it becomes an exclamation sentence. Okay? You can turn any affirmative sentence or confirmative sentence into an exclamatory sentence. The second one, question sentences. You can use question sentences or imperative sentences, actually any kind of sentence as an exclamation sentence. All you need to do is to put a strong sense of feeling and emotion into the sentence and put an exclamation mark to the end of it. Okay, it becomes an exclamatory sentence. It's easy. But grammatically, you have to use how and what in order to construct, in order to create an exclamation sentence. And there are a vast difference between these two methods. I will now explain when to use how, when to use what. Okay, firstly, what. I will write an example. For example, the name of that song. What a wonderful world. What a wonderful world! Exclamation mark, I'm sorry. Now, as you see, these kind of sentences begins with what, then an article a, because the world is a noun, is a singular noun, and adjective. Alternatively, you can use an adjective, or you may not use. Okay. The general structure is like this: what plus a article plus adjective plus noun. Alright, here the key point is that the word what relates to this noun, okay, always. If it does not, you can't use what. And article is optional. If the noun is singular, you have to use a. If the noun is plural noun or an uncountable noun, then you can't use a. And adjective you can use, you may not use, depends on you. Another example, for example, what beautiful weather it is. As you see, the weather is uncountable now, so we didn't use an article a. And we have here adjective, what relates to our noun weather, and here is it is. Actually, in exclamation sentence we have a subject, which is a weather, what we are talking about. It's very important. We are talking about weather. Exclamation mark. And this pronoun, it, is the same with weather. I will come to it later. Now, it's easy. I think most of you understand. Now I will pass to the how. And how. Now it's different. As I told previously, what relates to the noun or a noun phrase, but how always relates to an adjective or an adverb. I'll write an example. How kind he is. How kind he is. As you see, we don't have a noun here. Okay? You can't say how kind boy he is, or how a kind boy he is. It's incorrect. How relates to the adjective, and the subject of the sentence is this pronoun he. Okay. Another example. How scary the movie is. How scary the movie is. As you can see, the general structure first comes how plus an adjective or an adverb. As I told, how must relate to an adjective or an adverb, plus you can have subject here. Okay, this is the construction of the sentence beginning with how. Now I want to write one more example about how relating to the adverb. You can say how quickly he runs. As you see, here we have a verb, and quickly is about that verb. Quickly runs, someone runs quickly, and the how relates to quickly. It shows the degree of quickly, okay? How quickly he runs. I think you understand. And I want to give one tip about the use of what and how. It's about using subject and pronoun at the same time. If you can use a subject and a pronoun at the same time in the exclamation sentence, then it must be a what sentence, exclamation sentence beginning what. For example, beginning with what, you say that what cloudy weather it is. As you can see, in here we have both a noun, subject, and a pronoun, which are the same. It here means weather. But in a sentence beginning with how, you should say how cloudy. How cloudy the weather is. As you see, we can't use it here. We can't use both of the subject and pronoun in the how sentence. We have to use one. Okay, from this tip, from this point, you can know which one to use. For example, if you were given a sentence like this, what you should put here, what or how, you look. If both subject and pronoun exists in one sentence, it should be what. What cloudy weather it is, because here we have noun, and the what should relate to that noun. And here, as you cloudy the weather is, you can't say what cloudy the weather is, because here the word you put here should relate to the cloudy. So it must be how. How relates to the adjective. Okay? This will make you understand more quickly which one to use. Enough about what and how. Now I want to pass to the negative question forms. Negative question form is simply a question sentence created with the negative form. For example, normal question form interrogative sentence is like this. Did you come today? A negative question form of the sentence would be like this. Didn't you come today? Okay, now the negative form, if you put exclamation mark here instead of question mark, it becomes a new kind of exclamatory sentence. Didn't you come today? The purpose of the speaker is not to obtain an answer, but he just expresses a strong feeling. Maybe I'm surprised that you came today, and I express my surprise feeling in that way. Didn't you come today? Okay, I think it's clear. And you can also use this sentence as an exclamatory sentence. As I told, you can turn any sentence into an exclamatory sentence with the help of an intonation and an exclamation mark. Now, just a quick fact, the negative form is mostly used in Great Britain. Negative question form of exclamatory sentences. They say, for example, isn't that boy? It's an exclamatory sentence, but in the US, you would say, is that a boy? Positive form of question sentence, okay? It's an interesting fact. I think I came to the end of this tutorial. I hope it was useful, you understood. I know that there are a lot of confusing sentences that you would look and you wouldn't know which one, what or how to use. Even after watching this video, there are some confusing sentences. If you face them, you can comment under the video and ask me. I will answer. I will give you the right answer. I will try to, okay? Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. And don't forget to subscribe for more guitar songs and video lessons. See you.